Hey guys, today we are diving into a cool topic for all of you photography and videography fans, camera sensor. Yeah, we are gonna to break down the different types of sensor from the tiniest one to the absolute big boys, what makes them special and when and why you want to use them. We'll even talk about the fancy open gate format that you might have heard about. Let's go. So first thing first, what's a sensor? In simple terms, a sensor is like the digital film of your camera. When light comes into the camera through the lens, the sensor captures the light and turns it into an image or a video. Bigger sensor can capture more light, which usually means better quality, but they also have their own trade-offs. Let's start with the little guys, the sensor you find in smartphones and some compact cameras. These are often one of 2.3-inch sensor or 1-inch sensor. They are super small, which is why smartphones can stay slim and pocket-friendly. But here's something you might not know. Sensors around 1-inch size are also super popular in professional camcorders used for broadcasting and ENG, electronic news gathering. And why? Because they strike a perfect balance between portability and the ability to zoom in with long lenses without making the camera too bulky. Think about the news cameras you see out in the field. Those need to be light, fast to operate, and versatile for different lighting conditions, and the 1-inch sensor delivers solid quality while keeping things compact. You get to have a small, lightweight device. Whether it's your phone or a camcorder, you are not carrying a massive setup. For broadcast and ENG, it allows for longer zoom ranges in a compact form, ideal for fast-paced news or event coverage. Great for quick shots, selfies, and general everyday photography, and for fast-paced video production like news or live events. Low light performance isn't great. Ever taken a photo at night and it's super grainy or blurry? Smaller sensors don't capture as much light, so that happens. Not much depth of field. If you love that blurry background effect, aka bokeh, smaller sensors don't give you much of that. Though in broadcasting, that's often not a priority. Next up is the Micro Four Third sensor, a big step up from smartphone but still compact. You'll find these in cameras like the Panasonic GH6 or some Olympus models. If you're getting serious about video or even hybrid shooting like photos plus video, this could be your jam. Great for video creators, it gives you solid image quality but still keeps your setup lightweight, more depth of field control, you can get some nice bokeh if you want. Perfect for run and gun style shooting, especially if you like to travel or vlog. Still not the best for low light, it's better than your phone, but if you are shooting in dim condition, you'll need good lighting. It's not as good as larger sensor for super high-end production. Moving on, we have the APS-C sensor, which you'll find in many mid-range DSLR and mirrorless camera like the Canon R7 or the Sony ZV-A10. This is the sweet spot for a lot of people, good quality without breaking the bank or needing massive gear. Excellent image quality for both photos and videos, you'll notice a big jump from Micro Four Thirds and especially from your phone. Better low light performance, your night shots will look sharper and less noisy. Affordable lenses, since it's such a popular format, there are lots of lenses available giving you flexibility. Not quite full frame quality, if you are a pro you might find it lacking in some situation. Crop factor, lenses act a little zoomed in compared to full frame sensor. For instance, a 50mm lens behaves more like an 80mm or an APS-C camera. And now we are getting to the big boys, the full frame sensors. These are in cameras like the Sony A7 series, Canon R series and Nikon Z series. Full frame sensors are the same size as a 35mm from the old film camera days, and they are what a lot of pro use. Awesome image quality. You get amazing sharpness, better low light performance and more dynamic range. This means it captures more details in both bright and dark areas. Shallow depth of field, if you are into portraits or that buttery smooth bokeh, full frame sensors are the kings of background blur. Great for all kinds of work, landscape, portraits and even video. Pricey. Full frame cameras and lenses are a significant investment. Heavier and bulkier gear. You'll definitely feel the weight if you are carrying it all day. Okay, if you thought full frame was big, get ready for the medium format sensor. These are absolutely massive, like what you will find in cameras like the Fujifilm GH6 series or Hasselblad. They are mostly used in high-end commercial photography like fashion shoots or big ad campaigns. Unbelievable image quality, you get insane detail, perfect for large prints or very high-end work. Amazing dynamic range and deep of field control, your photos will have incredible detail in both highlights and shadows. Expensive, like really expensive, big and slow. These cameras aren't exactly built for action or travel. You'll use them in a studio. Now let's talk about open gate, which is used mostly in high-end cinema cameras. Open gate means that instead of using the standard 16:9 aspect ratio for video, the camera uses the entire sensor, so you get extra vertical resolution. You'll find this in cameras like the Arri Alexa, which is a major player in Hollywood level production. But hey, open gate isn't just for super expensive cameras anymore. Now more affordable options like the Blackmagic let you shoot in open gate as well. These cameras are much more budget friendly and are perfect for indie filmmakers or anyone who wants to experiment with high-end formats without spending a fortune. Also, some of the latest Panasonic cameras like the Panasonic Lumix GH6 offer similar features, making it accessible to more creators. It lets you shoot in a more flexible format that can be cropped or adjusted for different aspect ratio later, like when you need both an horizontal and a vertical version of your video for different platforms like YouTube or Instagram, for example. You get more resolution to work with, so your image looks super crisp even after cropping. And this is really handy if you need to deliver in a multiple formats or different screen sizes. Even with more affordable options like the Blackmagic and Panasonic, you get that cinematic flexibility without breaking the bank. Originally, it was mostly pros in filmmaking or commercial production, especially those shooting something for Netflix or the big screen. But now indie filmmakers and even YouTubers can access these features thanks to the cameras like the Blackmagic and the Panasonic Lumix GH6. It's a great way to future-proof your footage or just add extra flexibility when editing. So, which sensor is right for you? It really depends on what you're doing. If you're just starting out or shooting casual content, your smartphone or a Micro Four Thirds cameras will be plenty. If you want to step up your game, look into APS-C or full-frame cameras, especially if you are doing professional work. And for the ultimate quality, they're always medium format and cinema cameras, but that's for when you're ready to go pro. Hope this helped clear things up, whether you are a casual shooter or dreaming of becoming the next big filmmaker. Understanding camera sensor will help you get the best out of your gear. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe if you want more camera tips. See ya!